Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Gamers Den, the show where you, the viewer, come to me, the host, for all the video game and all that, and you stay for pop culture and all therein, yada yada yada. You know what it is. If you've seen the thumbnail for this video, yeah, it's not great. It's not gonna be one of those fluff pieces this time. The question being, is Stranger Things a bad show? That's what we're going to be talking about on Two Pets today. I'm going to be doing the first season. Mind you, this is the first season. Finally finished it yesterday. Getting on to it. So, right out the gate, guys. I went in this, I swear, positively. May not have started out that way, but I did try with this second run through. I've already tried to go through the series once. There's a lot of problems. But I do think it's just first season syndrome here. And it's, well, it's hit or miss with Netflix for me. Their animation's on point, but their live action stuff could be kind of weird. Now, I was promised the Demogorgon. That was my biggest issue with this show. This thing didn't fully appear until the 7th episode, technically. Or the 8th. I don't know. It flickered back and forth. There was a lot of, like, shaky cam, jump cuts, and blinky lights, and screwed with me a bit. I don't like that. That's not a good thing. Well, especially with the last episode. I had to just step away, not because I thought it was bad, because my eyes were hurting. It was really bad with that. But I'm going to go through the praise of this show a little bit first. Okay, set design. And if they just used the real time for this, they did a really good job. If they didn't, again, they made it look like an 80s place. Clothing, and everything, that looks pretty accurate. Movies, yeah, right around this time, those movies would have come out. So, it points to these people who knew what they were doing with that, making it look like an authentic 80s town and 80s characters. But the only other thing that I can praise are two specific characters. Two characters. Dustin, one of the main characters of the little group of boys, and Jonathan Byers. And that right there is going to piss off a lot of you right out the gate, that I like this character. I know he's a bit of a peeping Tom. But the thing is, he wasn't doing it out of malice. Wasn't doing it out of pervertedness. He's a photographer. And it's a good opportunity. He's a teenager, and he's trying to be a photographer. You do what you know, guys, or at the very least you want to know. Everything. So, and he wasn't doing anything with these photos. He wasn't, beating his meat, so to speak, to them. He's a photographer, and a really good one, and he wants to, practice his craft. Sometimes these photographers do some dirty things with their cameras. It happens. They get better shots that way. They get good shots. And him kicking the shit out of the dude, I'm okay with. I know he gets some character growth apparently. He looks like he gets some character growth here of all places, but I cannot like this dude. He more than earned that beating when that happened. Just saying. But those are the only two characters I like. The ones I can't really say yes or no on is Will, just because he's not really there for most of it. And, well, the Demogorgon. Because, again, is it really there? Okay. That's about all the good things I can say. And some of the neutral territory. Because the rest of it, y'all liked this. I'm hoping this is just first season syndrome, where the first season's a throwaway. Because, how do I put this without completely alienating a lot of y'all? There's no way to do this. There's no way to. That's not going to piss y'all off. The direction and writing of this show was a little off, which is putting me trying to be nice with it. But Winona Ryder's in this, and she doesn't. She looks like Winona Ryder, but she doesn't feel like the actress that I know. And I get that she's a mom that's looking for a kid, but before all that, she doesn't want Jonathan to go out on his own and do his job, help out around the house, like a good kid should. And I get it. If he was there, he might. I know a lot of fans think if he was there, Will wouldn't have gotten taken. Are y'all that stupid? I would have killed Jonathan. Just saying. But, and the kid would still be taken. Sorry for you. But besides that, a lot of your fan favorite characters, Eleven and Hopper. Why do y'all like these guys? By the last episode, now if y'all hadn't seen this series, I'm sorry if y'all are getting spoiled. But I really don't care with Stranger Things. If y'all don't care, if y'all care about being spoiled with this, don't watch this video. What are you watching this video for? I didn't put a non-spoiler warning on it. Hopper's a good cop, and I like that they gave him some backstory as to why he's such an ass. And, okay, that's cool. But now I don't really care about him. I want him to be the asshole. Okay? I don't want him to have backstory on why he's an asshole. That's why I like Rick Sanchez. Like, you know, he's an asshole, but he's a funny asshole. Hopper's not funny. Seriously, the only people that have made me laugh in this show has been Dustin. Take that with what you will. 11, though, is a bigger problem for me. Y'all like this character? Now, I'm a comic book buff, so I've seen her situation done 10 times worse. Y'all ever hear of the character Logan, aka Wolverine? Okay, she at least isn't hurt. She's not beaten, not abused. No. She's isolated, yes. Not treated fairly by everyone in there, yes. But she's not beaten, not abused. Look at her. Just doing tests that she doesn't want to do. Wolverine, on the other hand, got metal on him. Only injected into his bones. You don't think that's not going to suck a hell of a lot worse? That's not torture at this point. If it wasn't for his healing factor, that would have killed him. Besides that, her powers aren't exactly new to me either. Just saying. Her sacrifice at the end of it might have pulled at a lot of fans' heartstrings. Cry me a river, boys and girls. I will bathe in your salty tears. The little black boy, can't remember his name, but he's a bit of an ass. The leader is all over the place. The Wheeler's parents are just okay. They're acting somewhat like the stereotypical mom and dad for family values and father knows best, but also going into that newer sitcom tropes. So which is it? You know, Nancy. I'm sorry. No, stick that back on there. She is a slut. for one person. She gave it up. Same to Harrington. Harrington is his own beast. And I'm just like, okay. Season 2 onward is one thing, I suppose. This is season 1. 8 episodes. And y'all like some of these characters, but you don't like Jonathan Byers. Just because he took a photo or two of Nancy while she's stripping. Don't you think the one in the wrong here was Nancy for lying, sneaking out? But pretty much screwing somebody before marriage, which I know isn't a crime, but or really none of these are crimes, but they're not exactly a good way to build trust. Doesn't really, this completely is a bad friend, and doesn't become a better sister until the end of the season. I'm sorry, but none of these characters are nice. The Smith family are better. Yeah, again, I went there. Y'all can come at me all day long. I'm not going to change my stance on this. But at the end of the day, I think the biggest problem with this series is timing and pacing. Almost every single one of them is over 30 minutes. Why? Why, though? It makes no damn sense. I'm going to take a hiatus from the show. But I will give you my rating. And I will admit it has fluctuated. But I figure anything outside of a 4.5 stars out of 5 is going to piss y'all off. So I'm just going to rip it off like fast like a band-aid. Leo? You awake? Bud. Hold on a second. Never mind, he's asleep. Never mind, guys. But, I want y'all to guess. Just guess. 2 stars out of 5. I don't think I can rank it any more than that. But again, this is just the first season. Didn't quite hook me. Quite frankly, didn't quite start hooking me a little bit till those last 2 episodes. I only got a little hope. Yeah, a lot of the characters, especially the government suits, come on, man. These guys are probably the stupidest things I've ever seen. With that being said, guys, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, go comment down below. Tell me what an asshole I am. Just go ahead. Y'all's hatred fuels me on this. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye.